I've never celebrated Valentine's Day with somebody.
Do you have a Valentine's Day ritual?
I do.
Oh, man.
Hey everybody, we're here at the park and the audio's totally gonna work today, I swear. It's gonna be great. I'm here with Dan.
Yay, Dan's here.
Dan's here. The planes are here, so everyone's here. And we're gonna work on this trick. I'm getting better. Really?
Right over the top of us. 100%.
Stupid little planes. Not even a real plane. Grow up. Yeah, we're gonna practice some juggling today. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna work on this trick. I feel like I'm getting better. We're also gonna be talking about Valentine's Day today.
Nice.
Nice. Dan's like, nice, whatever.
Yeah, Valentine's Day's for losers.
I love Valentine's Day. It's my favorite. It's not my favorite holiday. It's like my third favorite holiday.
Behind, what are the first two?
I mean, Christmas is pretty high up there because Christmas is awesome. I think Halloween is my favorite.
Halloween is the best one.
It's the best holiday. So Halloween, Christmas, then Valentine's Day.
That's right.
And I also really like my birthday, but I feel like it's not actually a holiday. I don't count it as a holiday because I'm the only one that celebrates it.
Well, just think, it's not a national holiday yet.
I'm gonna put my hair up.
So we're off to a good start, so clearly Valentine's Day went really well.
Yep, it always goes well. I've never celebrated Valentine's Day with somebody.
Oof.
I know.
Internet.
And it's one of my favorite holidays.
Internet, what are you doing wrong?
It's like legitimately one of my favorite holidays, and yet I've never celebrated it with somebody. I mean, I got to celebrate with you guys.
That's right, you did get to celebrate with us.
And that was really fun.
It sure was fun.
Did not help. Okay.
Yep.
Does my hair look okay?
Your hair looks perfect.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm making progress on this trick. I'm making progress on this trick.
Yeah, you are.
Woo!
Woo, go team.
Yeah, I've never celebrated it. I'm a huge romantic. I love romance. I think it's the sweetest thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's my biggest thing about dating nowadays. I say nowadays as though in the 50s it was so romantic.
Yeah.
No.
Over the long decades of my life.
Yeah. I just feel like a lot of like romance is kind of, it's not dead, but you know, in the age of the internet when we can like get everything and like there's always somebody better on, you know.
Boy, I'll tell you, everything that you could want is a click away now.
Exactly.
That's a lot different than when I was very young. But I don't want to give away how old I am.
I mean, yeah, you are older than me. But like, yeah, I absolutely could date anybody. Like there's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, let's date.
I know, right?
But for me, it's just like, I'm such a romantic. I really like romance. I like thoughtfulness. And yet it feels like not just men, like men, women, everyone. So many people nowadays, and I don't know about nowadays, but so many people that I meet just don't have that bone in their body where they like think about like, would this be something that my partner would really enjoy?
Yeah.
And if so, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it really cutely. And like, I go the extra mile with my friends and with like partners. Like I made you a Valentine.
You did make me a Valentine. That was super sweet.
Yeah, I made Jen a Valentine.
It would have been even better hadn't I been so dead inside when you handed it to me.
I know. I keep trying to warm your heart up like the Grinch.
Good luck.
I'm Cindy Lou Who and you're the Grinch. But I feel like everyone's just like, that's weird, you know? But I don't think it's weird. I think people should like put a little more effort into the things they do for other people.
Yeah.
I mean, like, gosh, people won't even like show up to your birthday party because they're just too busy. I had a birthday where nobody showed up.
Dude, you should have...
Yeah, I don't want to do that, Dan. Bad idea.
No ideas on stream. On camera.
It's not a stream.
I know, I get it confused. It just feels like it is.
You always say it's a stream.
I know. Chat!
It's not a chat.
Because I watch Twitch so much.
I know you do.
Oh. Anyway.
All right, look at this. Look at how much better I've gotten.
Look at this.
Let's go back to that first day.
Yay.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna get 2 in a row. 1, 2. Yes, Start with the left hand. 1, 2. Much harder. Woo. Woo.
Oof.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
I don't practice this that often. Like, it's not like during the week I'm drilling this every day. In fact, I don't think I've practiced this since we last did this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that your brain continues to work on things even when you're not actively doing them. That's what I think.
20
Brain
minutes.
magic.
20 minutes a day is great, but as long as you're practicing a little bit consistently.
True. And like a lot of the time I get asked this, like somebody asked me, how long do you practice each skill during like the day or the week? And to be honest, if it's like a new one, like cardistry and pen spinning, I've been doing a little bit more. And pen spinning especially because you can just do it anywhere. It's very easy to practice. But cardistry, flare, all the other ones, it's like, to be honest, it's usually like what I call micro practices, which is like, no, come back. You know, I'm washing the dishes, I'm done with that, I'm gonna go to my room. Oh, look, there's a ball. I'm gonna practice that throw for 2 seconds, then go back to doing my thing. Mm-hmm. Kendama, that's especially how I practice kendama. I feel like it's really a good way to just incorporate practice. It's like, I mean, my roommates know I keep stuff, like juggling stuff, kendamas, pens, cards, like I keep them just out all the time. Our apartment is full of like random things like that. Right, Dan?
Yep.
And it's because I like to have them out so that like, oh, I'm passing it, I'm gonna just try to get a trick really fast and just do it for 30 seconds. I think that that's a really good way to develop habits and a really good way to practice without putting like a ton of pressure on yourself to do this. Because like this is great, but it's hard to do every day. Like there's no way we could come out here every day and do this.
No way.
We got lives.
You wouldn't want to. It would start getting in the way. Like, it's a lot of reasons why.
Right. If you're a professional, you need to do that.
Yeah.
But if you're just a hobbyist, like learning how to juggle, just keep your juggling balls out on your dresser. And like every day when you wake up, just be like, all right, let's just do this for 2 seconds. That's how you get better.
What was that? Was that 3?
That was 3.
Ooh, man.
This is my dance. Why am I single? I don't know.
I don't know why you're
I don't know.
Oof, beats me.
High expectations and bad dancing. This is why I'm single.
Hashtag coming soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I may or may not be learning to dance, but it's I'm not there yet. And I'm too embarrassed to show you.
Yeah. It was truly a rough start.
Shut up, Dan. I told you I was bad at dancing. I don't know why.
But when people say they're bad at dancing, they don't. It's not like, you know, a disaster. Like
I'm really bad at dancing.
It's a disaster.
I know. Microphone still there?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna get better.
Yep. But you're gonna get better.
In like a year, I'll post that video. It'll be great. Really cool that you guys decided to hang out right there. It's not my park. I have to not be grumpy in my videos, Dan. Why am I single? I don't know.
Why am I single? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So do you have a Valentine's Day ritual?
I do.
You do.
My Valentine's Day ritual.
Oh yeah. I listen to these like random bands.
It's cool.
And every single song.
It's a huge park, is all I'm saying.
I know.
Like, it's a really big park.
It's okay. It's their right.
I hate them.
You can beat them up.
I hate them like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals.
And not just the men.
The women and the children too.
I hate them.
So yeah, I do have a Valentine's tradition.
Anyway.
Love. My Valentine's Day tradition is, oh my gosh, so hard. So every Valentine's Day I watch, I get sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm alone or with friends, I do this. I get sushi, usually from Ralph's. This year I upgraded. And I watch some romantic movies. I don't even want to call them comedies. I don't think they're rom-coms. I think they're just romantic movies. And I watch Sleepless in Seattle. I watch You've Got Mail. And I watch Must Love Dogs. those are the 3 that I watch because they're cute. And so this year we added one. We watched Joe versus the Volcano, which I'll talk about next time about how much I loved that movie.
Yeah, so she'd never seen it in her whole life.
And
movie.
I want to talk about it so badly, but I'm going to wait until the next video because I just want to fill the whole
It needs a whole video.
It needs a whole video. But
which if you haven't seen Joe versus the Volcano, highly recommended.
yeah, you have like a couple days to go see it. Come back and we're going to talk about it because there's going to be spoilers and we're going to talk about the spoilers.
That's right.
It's like a 30-year-old movie. You've had time.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Still good.
I also, I tend to eat pretty healthy most of the time, but like on Valentine's Day, I want my sushi, which is healthy-ish, but not when I do it. And I also wanted like just a box of chocolates.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. The great saga of the chocolate box.
We went to Costco and I was like, Costco is going to have, well, we had to go to Costco anyway.
Okay, so it was technically the day after Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving fell on a Friday and we were all busy. So
Dan started talking about Thanksgiving for some reason. It was the day after Valentine's Day.
After Valentine's
Because this
Day.
was Saturday. Valentine's Day was on Friday. So it was the 15th of February. Literally the day after.
Yeah, literally the day after.
On a weekend when you would expect people to be celebrating Valentine's
Day. Yeah, not
Day.
the next weekend or whatever. It's like where all the stuff is gone. Just the next day. Totally fine. So
Yeah, and we went to Costco because we had to get groceries anyway. And I thought for sure they were going to have some like huge boxes of chocolate. No Valentine's Day stuff at all. Where did it go, Dan?
I have no idea.
Like maybe they didn't have any, but it's Costco. They always have holiday stuff.
Yeah.
So then we went to, where did we go? Ralph's? No.
No,
All a Dollar.
We went to All a Dollar.
Because it was right next door. I hate people.
Yeah.
So we went to All a Dollar.
Yep.
All a Dollar for sure had Valentine's Day stuff because I saw it weeks ago.
That's right.
Nothing.
Nothing. It was all St. Patrick's Day
St.
stuff.
Patrick's Day and Easter.
Yep.
Like
Just
not
all
even
gone.
like some leftover stuff. They just threw
Yeah.
it all in the trash
That's right.
or kept
No
it for next year.
flowers. There was nothing.
There was nothing. Not even like leftover heart things. I thought for sure there was cards. They had cards.
I mean, you would think that of the millions of tons of candied hearts that get made for Valentine's Day, there'd be some left over the next day.
I think that they don't go bad and they just keep them for the next year. That's why they're
Send them
disgusting.
all back
They're
to
all
their
secretly like 20 years old.
giant Indiana Jones warehouse of candy hearts.
Okay, I need to get 3. If I can get 3 this practice, then I'm gonna be good. I already did, but I gotta do it again.
That's right, you did.
I don't know why I have like an extra wide stance when I do this trick, but it feels right.
Yeah. I'm not gonna comment on that.
All a Dollar, bust.
Yep, nothing. It was the worst.
And then we went to Ralph's because I knew Ralph's would have stuff. And even they had very little.
Yeah. We walk in and it's just like the fewest things, but it was just crazy that the journey was like, how did Costco, like, and for a moment I was like, do they even carry seasonal stuff?
Oh, they definitely carry seasonal stuff. They always have Christmas stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that some team overnight just has to roll in, take care of it, and leave.
Wheelbarrow out the candy.
They were just like, get rid of it. We don't want any red left. It's amazing. It's the principle of the
They
idea
want to be on camera.
that people like feel like, I think they do it on purpose.
Yeah, they want to be on camera.
And I don't like it. I'm not doing anything important. Why do you
Well, they
have to
don't,
walk
no.
there? Barely anybody watches these videos. So finally we go to Ralph's. I found just the littlest little box of chocolates with the best picture on it. With a little dinosaur.
Yep.
I don't remember what the pun was, but it had a pun. Something about a raptor. Like raptor around your finger or something. And so we got that and then we went home and we got sushi and
And they were like,
Jen, Dan, and I.
Is this for 4 people?
I ordered a lot of sushi. I don't get to like eat badly very often, and I like my cheat days. And when I have them, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go all in. So I ordered like a lot of sushi. And they were like, we gave you 4 chopsticks, is that enough?
Yeah.
I was like, we'll make it work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, More loud people. So we got back. Jen, you and I, first movie up, You've Got Mail.
That's
I
right.
watch this movie every year. And you know what I found out? This was the first year I realized it's not very good. It's taken me a long time to realize how much of a douchebag Tom Hanks is in that movie.
He's a bit of a monster.
He's
yes.
horrible in that movie. And not only in the way that he's like trying to get, like, you know, they intentionally wrote him as a jerk to like get better, but also in the way that it's like, he just actually is terrible and unredeemable, I think.
Yeah, no, I appreciated it for that.
It's fun filming. I don't get it.
Why not?
They have a tripod. You'd think if anyone would get it, it'd be the people with the tripod.
I don't care.
Why isn't this bugging you as much as it's bugging me?
Because people.
I don't like it. I don't think I've ever had like 6 people in one video decide that they're gonna walk. We're not even like in a big part of the park. We're on the edge of the park where nobody is. People are intentionally walking over here just to be a jerk. Whatever. You've Got Mail, I think I'm gonna take off the roster because I had a hard time watching it this year. I was like, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. So You've Got Mail.
And then we watched Joe versus the Volcano.
We did watch Joe versus the Volcano, which blew your mind.
It's officially one of my favorite movies.
It's going to replace You've Got Mail.
Oh,
because You've Got Mail turns out doesn't hold up.
Sure doesn't. Not a 2020 movie.
No. Because just recap for me exactly what Tom Hanks does to Meg Ryan and still gets the girl.
So not only is he like a legitimate jerk, and the entire movie is just showing how much of a jerk he is. He puts her out of business, her family business that has been going since she was a child.
Yep, generations.
Generations of this business.
I feel as if a part of me has died, and my mother has died all over again.
He
moved in across the street intentionally to crush her.
It's going under.
Oh, another independent bites the dust.
Yeah. So the whole time they've been communicating through email, seemingly days, if not weeks.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Weeks in between.
Oh, I think it's like months that they've been. The timeline is confusing, but I think it's months that this movie takes place. He has been chatting with this woman online. He finally goes to meet up with her, sees that it's this woman whose life he's destroyed, stands her up.
Stands her up.
You're just gonna let her wait there all night?
Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
And then continues to talk to her.
And then lies to her immediately, sort of.
He says it in a way that's like, I didn't really lie.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what happened last night.
Which is kind of noble.
Now.
Yeah, now it's gaslighting. Then he like decides that he loves her, I guess, and that he wants to like make her fall in love with him as the bad guy, so that she'll love both the man that she thinks she loves online and this bad guy, so that she's torn emotionally at the end when he's like, love me instead of this dude on the internet.
How can you forgive this guy for standing you up and not forgive me for this tiny little thing? I'm putting you out of business.
Just to then tell her that they're the same people and he's been lying to her for months.
Yeah. So he confesses that he loves her as a hardened, awful bastard.
Yes.
And then turns right around and is like, I was the guy online the whole time. And then she cries and they make out and the score swells.
And the dog's there. Well, no, and then even before that, he like spends the last third act of the movie like talking to her about the guy online, trying to mess with her head, telling her that that guy must be married.
It sounds to me like he's married.
Are you married?
Am I married? What kind of question is that? So he didn't answer the question.
And that guy must not really want to see her, and that he's like ugly and deformed, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Manipulating her into doubting who the better person was because he was an evil bastard.
I really do think the movie all could have worked. He could have been redeemed had you moved the moment that he found out that she was Kathleen Kelly at like till the end.
Yeah.
And
right
then it would
before.
actually work, because then it's like it's a redeemable character. He does redeem himself in the sense, except that he lies to her for like months. If he didn't find out that it was her and then lie to her, and they just developed like a nice romantic relationship, and they were confused because it was like, oh, I crushed you and I feel bad about it now. That would be a really good story.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. It's just like a horrible movie.
Yeah. No, it's more like a really nice version of You from Netflix.
Yeah. For sure.
And they even kind of look the same.
Oh, yeah. Well, and so it really did, like, the other thing that's alarming about it is that my whole life I've never found it strange. And I've never even once, I mean, I kind of knew that he was a jerk. He's written as a jerk. But I never once was like, he's too much of a jerk.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I think I'm growing up.
She's like, it should have been like you took everything from me.
I think that the ending of that should have been the ending of Mrs. Doubtfire, where she's like, the whole time.
Oh my god. The whole time you were, the whole time.
That should have been her reaction when she saw him. She should have been like, the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You knew?
You've manipulated me for months.
And then we watched Must Love Dogs, which is a really cute, quirky movie. Totally average movie. Very accurate depiction of what it's like to date online. It's a B movie. I like it.
Yep, solid.
Yes.
Look how good you're getting.
Then we're also, we were supposed to watch Sleepless in Seattle, but we got so caught up in You've Got Mail.
Yeah, we did.
And Joe vs. the Volcano.
And we added Joe, so because we talked her into setting a movie aside for Joe.
And we just, we got tired.
Yeah. And Sleepless isn't going anywhere. And that movie,
that's a legitimately good
movie. I want to
movie.
say that movie does hold up.
I left her by the telescopes.
That one is legit. Beautiful romantic movie. I love it. I'm going to watch it sometime this week. I keep hitting myself in the head. Let's see if I can just get one more flash and then we're going to go home. But what a good Valentine's Day. That was so close. Here we go. The last one of the video.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. Now I won't be able to get it and it'll be another 10 minutes. Why do I always do this? Yeah! Boom.
Yay!
I mean, I'm getting way better at that trick.
Yeah, you are. Look at that progress. Yeah. Progress, Patreon progress. What?
It's like Meg Ryan at the end in You've Got Mail, where
That's
it's like
right.
really busy and everyone's stressing in the store and she's just in the background doing this.
Shop around the corner, George speaking. May I help you?
Kathleen.
I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope it was really good. If you made it this entire way, we're gonna do a secret code word again because that was really fun.
Yeah.
What should let's see. Let's make it oh no, I'm really bad at thinking of these. It should be something about You've Got Mail.
Really? AOL.
AOL. Dan's good at the secret code words. Comment AOL if you made it all the way to the end of this, and I will give you a special heart because thank you. And if you're not already a supporter on Patreon, consider doing that. It's only $2 and you can help me keep doing all these things that I'm doing and show that you show some extra support. Also, I just got a fan mail mailbox. Woo! So you can send me some fan mail now if you wanted. You don't have to. Like, I feel weird being like, send me mail.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to.
Why would you not? Why would you not send?
I know, it's cool.
Yeah.
Send me goodies, send me mail. Just don't send me something creepy or life-threatening in any way. But if you want to send me something, here's the address. It's also in the description. I'm excited to get my first piece of fan mail. And yeah, and if you're somebody who wanted to see like pen spinning and cardistry and all those other things that I'm working on, those are coming. I'm trying to make sure I do all of the things. So yeah.
Yay!
That was fun. Okay, bye.
Hey, bye.
All right. I don't know if the audio is working, but hopefully it is. Let's hope that the audio is working just fine, Dan. It's gonna be heartbreaking if the audio is all crackly and not working.